Today's horoscope, Capricorn June 24, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. It may be best to avoid going to extremes today, but it's also a good idea to acknowledge what you're feeling. Keep in mind that it's best not to feel pressured into expressing yourself if you don't feel ready to do so. Today's Sun-Saturn square could pit your need for personal space against your desire for feedback or company. Try no. To read too much into slowdowns, as the flaws of a situation appear more prominent than the strengths temporarily. You could be second-guessing a partner, a plan, or yourself, but you might decide to use a temporary block, hesitation, or delay as a chance to catch your breath. As a result, you may very well come to a more realistic assessment of a relationship or project. Don't let insecurity prevent you from opportunity, but do wait for a better day to pursue your desires more directly. Keep in mind that people may be a little tight or spare with their emotions, or they're withholding, but it's temporary. Today will make you feel like a balloon that has deflated, Capricorn. You could feel like the entire world is giving off rocky vibrations. This is because the mighty Sun, our great luminary and the ruler of ego and consciousness, is charging through your solar house of relationships and will have his light obscured by a fierce Saturn across the sky. This violent clash of fire and ice is never pleasant and signals some darker energy. Heavy news may appear around family, home, domesticity, your parents, or even real estate. Prepare and buckle down. This is a good time to be cautious in negotiations and other sensitive dealings. Other folks are cageier than usual about their motivations, and you need to reflect carefully before proceeding. You may find yourself full of hope and good intentions these days. It's a feeling that you enjoy, and yet you may sense a shadow feeling isn't quite as rosy. The question is how far you can bring your hopes and aspirations into reality, how much you are able to actually live your dreams. You need to ground yourself through physical exercise and give your body the opportunity to express hope and joy the way it knows how, through good health. Let the power of this day's vibration work for you. You are sure to notice that you are better able to think about your life in a more objective way. Try looking at where you are and what you're doing from an outside perspective. Consider whether or not you are heading in the best direction for your needs. Further, use this energy to help you make any changes that are necessary. The strength and insight you gain from this essence will help you along. Having the moon in a playful and creative part of your chart over the weekend is always an advantage. Especially when it is not only the moon's only visit while Venus is here, but just as Mars is spending his last weekend in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery in 2 years. While the moon is bringing the two together, this is also simply amplifying a swing to the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence that is here to stay, or at least for the time being. It is in the second half of the year that things are destined to take a busier turn, making this something that needs to be embraced. Just having the moon in your romantic sector over the weekend is an advantage, but its only visit will. Venus, the planet of love, is here, and as they align today, this is making this one of the most romantically charged weekends of the year. The moon's friendly aspect to Mars, in his first weekend in an adventurous part of your chart, has already started to bring a mix of romance, passion, and adventure together. This comes on what is also an especially good weekend on the communication and relationship fronts. Daily planetary overview. Just go for it because the stars are finally on your side. Today's celestial alignment brings a gentle but powerful push, as Mars in Virgo forms a supportive sextile to Jupiter in Cancer. This astrological harmony speaks to the kind of quiet confidence that builds over time, the kind that says, "Yes, I've been preparing for this moment." You might not feel like shouting your goals from the rooftops, but inside, there's a fire stirring. Perhaps you're finally ready to could that decision you've been circling around for weeks, or maybe it's time to address something you've been avoiding, whether that's a conversation, a choice, or a change. No matter what form it takes, the universe is gently nudging you forward today, reminding you that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it speaks in whispers. Now is the time. As you step into action, you'll find that others begin to naturally look to you as a steady, grounding presence. You may not even realize it, but you are someone's source of calm today, someone's lighthouse in the fog. You have a gift right now for offering reassurance, for lifting the spirits of those who are struggling simply by being present, attentive, and kind. If a friend or loved one seems down, your words will matter more than you know. But don't forget to give yourself that same grace. Sometimes we pour so much energy into supporting others that we forget to pause and ask, "How am I doing?" Take a moment to sit with your own emotions. journal, meditate, or simply breathe. Whether it's time alone or a quiet check-in with someone who supports you, make space for your own heart, too. Today, your appreciation for beauty and connection runs deep. You might find yourself magnetically drawn to art, music, nature, or even to a person who unexpectedly lights you up. It could be someone new, or someone familiar who suddenly appears in a different light. Let yourself be inspired. And remember, real beauty often lies just beneath the surface. When you dare to look past appearances, you might discover something far more meaningful: the beauty of depth, vulnerability, and truth. At work and in your day-to-day responsibilities, everything flows with a rare sense of ease. Tasks feel more manageable, collaboration is smooth, and people seem more open to compromise. You're not just getting things done, you're doing them well. This is one of those days where momentum is on your side, so if there's a to-do list you've been dreading, tackle it. You may be surprised how quickly and efficiently you cross things off. In your personal life, connection is everything. Reach out to those who uplift you. Share a coffee, a story, or a walk. If you're single, don't be surprised if someone is drawn to your genuine, open-hearted energy. You're radiating warmth, and it's magnetic. People want to be near you right now, not just because of how you look or what you say, but because of how you make them feel. Even your physical energy is aligned. You might notice that your stamina is higher than usual, or that your body is calling for movement, so answer that call. Whether it's a brisk walk, a bike ride, a workout class, or even dancing around your living room, let your body thank you in return for all the energy it's offering. Just pace yourself, you don't need to sprint. Sustainable movement is what brings long-term strength and vitality. So, what are you waiting for? Trust your instincts, honor your goals, and take a step forward today, however small. The path is opening, and your inner voice is getting louder. You are ready. Now it's your turn. What decision have you been holding back on, and what will you choose to do with today's momentum? Share it in the comments below. Let's cheer each other on.
I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you, and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!